Good morning. Morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day out here underneath my tree. Life is good, and I'm making my choice to be the happiness today. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to my Facebook on my phone here, and I'm going to look up this site, Agape right here, and I'm going to take this post that I've put in here from Agape's page, and I'm going to put it on my wall so that folks can find it there as well as wherever else they find the Agape stuff. Then I'm going to go ahead and mute my phone so we don't have my messages disturbing us during this time. So here we are. It's Monday, and I've been looking forward to this Monday. I always look forward to this Monday. Let me see who's here. Okay. So, good morning, Marcy. Welcome. Aset. Good morning. Deborah. Good morning from San Francisco. Deborah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It's bouncing around already. Look at this. Dorothy. Good morning, Dorothy. How you doing this morning? From Michigan, yes. Marcella, so good to have you here. It's always nice to have other practitioners and reverends on the prayer call with us, holding vigil and being the love. Thank you so much. Danae, good morning. It's just trying to bounce me all over today again. Okay. Michael, good morning. Shay, good morning. Yvonne, hello from Florida. Fabio, Henry, hi from South Carolina. Michael from Santa Monica, right here in LA. Yes. Sally, good morning. Colleen, good morning. We got Michigan, Florida, California, yes. It is nice. Hi, Pia, Philip, Mary. Okay, everybody can put their prayer requests in there. I am going to be going over all the prayer requests when I'm done with this, and I will be holding every one of us. But here's the thing is, as soon as you even think the prayer, before you even type it, it's already in the ether, and I know that life answers all prayers. So please put your prayer requests in over here. What are you looking to accept as your life today? What is the truth? So, pop that in there now. The name, the title today's was Radical Aliveness. And I was going to get on, I wasn't even sure if I was going to do a reading, and talk about letting go. I mean, Reverend Arlene was so amazing on the service and talking about that. And it's just so powerful. And such an important part of everything. But everything that has to do with spiritual growth is releasing something that we're holding on to. And sometimes we hold on to things so tight, we think we're trying to let them go, but we're waiting till we understand them perfectly before we just let them go. And we don't have to do that. We can take a breath and we can let go of everything, any moment, at all times. And hey, we're going to pick some of it back up. There ain't no doubt about it. However, we can let it go in pieces. This moment, that moment, and we get these glimpses of freedom. Glimmers of freedom. Glimmer. The opposite of what is it? Trigger is a glimmer. Something that just sparks you to feel it. And you can get these glimmers anytime. Stop, take a breath. Experience the now moment. There's a glimmer in them now moments. Virtually all of them. Now the spot I want to read though that I opened to, because when I decided I was going to, as I was deciding whether I was going to read something or not, I opened my book. The book I opened is Spiritual Liberation, which some of y'all know I've been doing a book club on Wednesday nights. It's pinned to the top of my Facebook page, and you can join us Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. We're going to be reading the entire chapter 10 and then discussing it in the Zoom room. We'd love to have anybody else join us that wishes to. And this is, I opened the book right into chapter 10, and it opened to something called Radical Aliveness. And it just grabbed me. Just radical aliveness. So I took a quick look at it, and I thought, oh, that sounds great. It's where the book opened to, so I'm going to do that. So, radical aliveness. Just say that. I am radically alive. I am radically alive. I feel radically alive. I do radical aliveness. I love being radically alive. Ooh, I speak radical aliveness. I see radical aliveness. I understand radical aliveness. Ah, wow, it feels good. I'm glad I did that. So let me go back here and say hi to a few more folks before I start into reading. Mary, good morning from San Jose. Celeste, good morning from Detroit. Destiny, good morning. Kat, good morning. Mary, good morning from LA. Marcia, good morning to you. Yes. Get rid of that so I can see more. Prayers for my family who's embraced the transition of my sweet cousin Carlton Johnson. Pia, with you and knowing that your cousin is with you always, and much, much love. Much, much love. No pain. Much love. Good God moments, prayer peeps. Optimal health and wholeness. Yes, Teresa. I am happy and grateful to be here. Hi, Alam. Shani, good morning. Harriet, hello. So good, such a good morning to you and to all the children of the world. I'm so grateful to be here and grateful for my sense of humor. Yes, Catherine, absolutely. Jennifer, good morning. Yes. Dene, Abraham Lincoln said, people are as happy as they decide to be. I agree. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. A choice we make. We make every day, minute by minute, hour by hour, moment by moment. Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm going to be going over all of these comments, and just know as soon as you make them, they're in the ether. As soon as you think them. Everything we think, say, and do that we have emotion wrapped around becomes the tool that creates our reality right now. So this part I'm reading, as I said, is in chapter 10, Spiritual Liberation. Amazing book by the Reverend Michael Beckwith. And this is in chapter 10. And radical aliveness. Radical aliveness. Many people live by the mantra, I have drama, therefore I am alive. If their calendars are filled to overflowing and their cell phones are ceaselessly ringing, they are convinced that they are living life to the fullest, when in actuality they are skimming the surface of existence. Business, unending socializing and entertainment has become confused with aliveness. Speediness, doingness, overstimulation is not aliveness. Radical aliveness begins when we wake up to the realization that there is no personal power. There is no personal good, and there is no private good. There is no personal power because there is only the one power operating through us and enlivening all creation. It is this power that, when properly understood, empowers us from within to express who and what we really are. If we are honest with ourselves, we will admit that we have a misunderstanding about power, which in turn leads us to wield personal power over others and to engage in power struggles with them. How many times have you thought you wanted to be better than someone else, to outsmart someone else? How often do you fantasize about being a mover and shaker in the worldly sense? This is all a virus that infects us because of our misunderstanding about power, as it is defined by a society that thrives on consumerism and materialism, a society in which it is easy to become snagged in endless desire for superiority, to dispel a sense of inferiority. There is no superiority to be had. We don't, however, have to condemn ourselves for succumbing to thought forms of wanting to be better than. All we have to do is realize that these thoughts are broadcast from the ego and not take ownership of them. Choices. Forgive yourself by realizing that the illusion of false power is thick and sticky, and you just got a little on you. So what? The previous moment does not determine your future. It's your judgment about the previous moment that determines your future. So when negativity or ignorance arrive, just brush them off with a smile, knowing that such moments offer you a fresh opportunity to get back on track to becoming authentically alive. Ground yourself in the intention to be radically alive. I like these words of Dr. Howard Thurman. Don't worry about what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. That means that as long as you are on the planet, you are here to deliver your gifts, your talents, and your skills with confidence and inner authority, withholding nothing. This is when you are living full out, moving in the reality of love, affluence, and artistry of being. Your radical aliveness not only affects your individual life, but life on the planet as we know it. We got to be radically alive as us, as me. I have to be radically alive as me if I want to be the change that I want to see. This world has been trapped in this death economy of competition and I want what you got and I'm going to take what you got. This death economy that's destroying the human society on this planet. We need to let that go. We need to let it go. We need to embrace a life economy. We need to choose to look and be the things that we love. Because as we be what we love and want to see in this world, the world becomes more of that. Each piece of this world that we create inside of ourselves, inside of our own life, is changing the world everywhere. We get to choose what we want to be. It's really a powerful thing. And it's so true. And you read it in any spiritual teaching talks about these things. Divine guidance for all children and teachers. God is leading our every way. Yes. Good morning, Agape friends. Kellen joined late, sending hugs to each of you from South Carolina. Katie, the reading is from Spiritual Liberation, Chapter 10, which is the chapter I'm doing in the book club on Wednesday night, and we're going to be reading the entire chapter out loud there. And it's on page 138, Radical Aliveness. Powerful reading, powerful chapter, powerful book, powerful messages. So, I'm glad you're here, and late's better than never. Prayers of gratitude. Hi, Alice. Yes. Love to the ancestors. Teresa, prayers for people of Marrakesh, Morocco. Yes. Yes. Powerful earthquake there is definitely affecting a lot of people. Much love there. And while there is that happening, there is God there now. There is love there now. There is healing there now. Yes. Seeing why I am in perfect health right now. All medical reports are perfect. Yes. Divine right career for my son Thomas. Yes, Katie. Grateful for my mom's recovery. Destiny. Yes. Love the radical aliveness, Kate. Yeah, me too. Being radically alive. Radical aliveness. So simple. And simple. I want to remind people Simple's not hard, and I use the word simple a lot. But simple is everything is simple. Choices to make are simple. It's not always easy, but the simple choices is the simple truths. I am. I am. Everything is. God is. I am. The simple truth. So radical aliveness. I do not need drama in my life to know my radical aliveness. I'm radically alive as they dump my trash cans behind me. We'll take a minute or a few seconds and let them finish that. Life, and all around me. I'm so grateful that I have a trash pickup where I live, and I don't have to take it to the dump myself. Ah, I'm grateful for that. Okay, so radical aliveness. I am radically alive today. My choices determine my nows, and my nows create and become my future, my past, my everything, because all there is now. So, on this day, let's take a breath. Let's come on back right here to this now moment. I'm going to take a little bit of a sip here. Knowing that my radical aliveness is fed by my ability and my choice to let go and release all things that are taking place in and around my life. I know that my choice to release all things is part of my radical aliveness in this now moment. Because knowing that this now moment is all there is, I can choose to hold on to that last moment. I can choose to grasp a hold of the moment in the future. I can worry, I can fret. And all I'm doing when I do that is creating exactly what I'm worried about. Let it go. I let it go. I let go of all things. Reverend Arlene on Sunday, when she talked about her white light, was so amazing. She talks about letting go. Letting go. Letting go. I release my anxiety to God. God is greater than my anxiety. God is greater than the anxiety. Don't even make it mine. Don't even make it yours. The anxiety. I release my worries to God. I release the worries to God. I release the worries to God. God is greater than the worries. I release the worries to God. God is greater than the worries. I release the worries to God. God is greater than the worries. I am grateful for the love of God in me. I am grateful for the love of God in me. I am free. I am grateful for the love of God in me. I am free. Thank you, Reverend Arlene, for the reminder of that amazing, amazing exercise. Say each of those 3 times. Put whatever you're concerned about, whatever you want to let go of, whether it's an emotion, a feeling, a person, a thing. Put it in that blank spot. I release blank to God. God is greater than blank. All right, I love it. I love it, and I could go on, and I probably will another time. I love it. Let's see. Let go of the flow of my mantra. Realignment with the truth and vision that is my life. Yes, Barbara, I love that. Letting it go and get into the flow of my mantra. Yes. Dorcas Gray, good morning. So many prayers here, and I will go over them all. But now, I'm going to get into the prayer. It's been a little while. It's 8:19 here in California, here in this beautiful spot under my tree. And I am so grateful that this morning I woke up with my breath and a smile on my face as I remembered and knew that today is the day I get to join with all of us here in prayer. I am grateful for being able to join it here in prayer. I am grateful for the radical aliveness of my life that requires no feeding of drama or anxiety in order for me to know that I am alive here. I am grateful for the life that I get to live. I am grateful for each and every one of us, each and every one of you, each and everything taking place everywhere in my life and everywhere on the planet. I am grateful for lifing everywhere as everything, because lifing is the only thing that is. A quark, a molecule, an atom, that is lifing. A galaxy, a universe, the multiverse, that is lifing. If it is lifing. Lifing, God, nature, doesn't matter the name you give it. It is all that there is. It is the entire thing, all things. This is the absolute truth. This is what God is. It is everything. And I am part of everything, absolutely. I am the divine, splendid life of God. Life is lifing through me, as me at all times. And everything that takes place in my life is the life of God. And every response and feelings that I have about it is lifing inside of me, creating my nows. This is the absolute truth of me. This is the absolute truth of Kelvin. This is the truth of each and every one of us here on this prayer call. You, and you. We are lifing right here, right now. We are splendid, divine beings living out this perfect life of God right now, right here. There is nothing outside of the universe, outside of lifing, that you are not a part of, and there is nothing inside of you that everything in this lifing existence is not a part of. You are the divine love and light. Your choices are the choices, divine choices of God. That's right. You are all that you are. I know that as we move forward and throughout this day, that the love and the life and the beautiful structure of God that is in all things, the perfect life of God that is the journey that life is taking through and as us, as the we. I know that as we move forward, knowing that in every single place on this planet where there is natural disasters, human suffering, caused by other humans or anything else, that God is there in those moments, and that each and every one of these moments is breeding a bigger, brighter, beautiful, more aware world. As we move through this life, God is lifing with us, as us. Right now, I know that where there is wildlife and animals and creatures that are wild and creatures that are pets and creatures that are raised by humans, I know that in and as all of those creatures, God is. I know that right now, each and every person on here has God with them as them. And I know that as some of the people here on this prayer call may be suffering, are suffering, I know that right where they are, right where you are, right where we are, life is lifing, moving forward. Healing is taking place. Healing in the body, healing in the spirit, healing in everything, knowing that we are not our bodies and that everything that comes to us and through us is brought here inside the one life of God. What is the gift in this moment right now for me? What is the truth? These are the questions that I ask when I look at the world, when I look at my own personal things that are taking place inside of my life, when I look at the world that is going on around me and what is taking place in a society level, and when I look at what is taking place on a global level and on a level beyond what I can see with my eyes, I ask, what is the truth? The truth is that we are the living life of God. Right here, right now. Make no mistake. When I release my anxiety, my feelings, my things and people in my life to God, because God is bigger than they are, it's because God is everything, everywhere. Right now, on this planet, lifing that is taking place is moving us as a species, as a being, as an everything into the next level of awakening. And all we have to do is allow it, know it, and flow with it. God is, I am, we are. So simple. So right now, as I hold all these prayers that people are putting in here and all these things that people are looking to accept as the truth in their life, I know that in every one of these places, God is, and the answer to all prayers that God has is yes. Yes, yes. Life is lifing. Life is always lifing. Life will always be lifing. Be radically alive. Let go of all the things right now, right here, that do not serve you, that do not serve spirit. Ask yourself, is it ego or is it lifing God? I release my worries. Nope. I release the worries to God. My God is greater than the worries. I am grateful for the love of God in me as me. I am free. No matter what is taking place in this world right now, I know that in each and everything and each and everywhere, God is there, life is lifing, and love is the conquering creative force in each and every one of these moments. And as we move forward through this world, as I watch a life economy emerge out of what has been a death economy worldwide, as greed and ego step aside and allow the life of God to flourish as the freedom, as the love, as the experience of lifing, I know that we are in good hands because we are in our hands. I choose love. I am thankful for the absolute power and truth in these words and the truth and the power inside of each and every one of we. I am thankful for this moment, thankful for this day, thankful for my life, thankful for our life. Thank you for the we that is the me. And I let it go. I release everything that doesn't serve me and everything that does serve me into the life of lifing, knowing that it is done, it is done, it is done. I love you. I let it go. Peace. Namaste. Amen. Yes, Caroline. Yes, Crystal, exactly. I still tend to say my worries. And I was reminded by Reverend Arlene, it's not my worries. It's the worries. It's the hate. It's the anger. It's the, not mine. because they're not mine, because I am not my feelings. When we say things like, I'm angry, it's not the truth. You're feeling angry. I don't identify with being angry or being worried. I feel worry sometimes. And I let it go. Letting go of fear, doubt, and worry of not having any money due to unemployment. Divine right employment. Yes, Teresa. Divine right employment. Perfect life of God. God in the midst of us. Yes. I pray for unwavering trust and faith that we all know that we have the perfect health forever. Yes, Crystal. Yes, Lisette. Prayers for your son. Find your son. And find him in perfect health. Wisdom, clarity. Yes, Kimberly. I step into receiving all of my blessings with open arms. Yes. I let go of all fear, for God is me. In me is greater than any fear. Yes. I surrender all. I let go of the belief in pain. Yes. Pain is information. Suffering is choice. Yes, prayers and health for your aunt, Nadine. Perfect health. Knowing the perfect journey of God is the journey that we are on. Everything isn't going to be always real smooth. In fact, it's going to be like up and down. That's like a graph of life. I like to think life is a roller coaster. And I'm on the roller coaster. And I'm loving the ride. And when I'm going uphill, I know that I'm going to be going downhill. And it's just exhilarating. Absolutely exhilarating. Because I am radically alive right here, right now, as me. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for being here and being a part of my journey. And I say, peace. Today, live the life you want to see in this world, and you become the life that you want to see in this world. Peace.